What's the word? YouTube. I got y'all with another video. We got Loaf. He's finally doing something different. He's catching the prey like Skitter G and Gideon. We got racist prey comes to meet a young girl. Meets cops instead. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all turn the laser. Make sure y'all share the video. Jesus Christ is the way. Let's get to the video, y'all. Best content, best quality. Let's get to it, y'all. Why is there annotations though? What is stable volume? But I fuck with it.
All right, guys, we got a big operation going down
Love looking professional. Well, as always.
tonight. So I'm just chilling on my couch playing Fortnite, right? And I get a message from the one and only Skeeter Gene. He tells me that he's in Minnesota and he's looking to catch a predator tonight. When Skeeter Gene calls, you gotta answer, you know, and this is my home state, so we gotta help him out. So yeah, it's like a 45-minute drive to the Sting house, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So we're about to head over there right now and
Business is business.
hopefully have a successful mission tonight. Catching a pred tonight. Do I got the Chris Hansen drip on?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna tell him to take a seat over there. Have a good night. Thank you. We're heading to the Sting house right now.
They'll be registered, dude.
This shit is literally in the middle of nowhere. You know I had to dress up for you, Skeeter.
Thanks, bro.
I couldn't come looking like a bum. Nice to meet you. You're like the OG. You're like one step below Chris Hansen in my eyes, but you're like almost there.
I'll be there one day.
You will. You're taking over the game, keeping these pedals off the streets. So she's pretending to be the
That'll be Skeeter G.
girl?
So,
Okay.
yeah, well,
I've been chatting
she's
with
chatting
them.
with them, but it's like her pictures and
Oh, okay. Has he said anything like really creepy yet?
beyond.
Dude, he's in for a rude awakening. Imagine you open the door, you see this motherfucker standing there. That must be the worst day of his life. You gotta set that up. Make him go first, and then you come out while he's bent over, and you're behind him, and you run back.
As he's like posing or whatever, that's just when we just walk out.
You gotta get him like on all fours.
He's gonna be out here like this.
He's gonna look behind you. You're gonna be standing right over him.
He's gonna be like,
Nah, that would be crazy as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
oh god. He's gonna be like, oh fuck.
This guy that's pulling up right now, he just put his kids to bed. It's insane. I'd like for y'all to meet Eric, a 35-year-old man from Minnesota. Eric matched with our
He don't even look 35.
decoy on the
He look 18. Not realistically 23 or 22.
Badoo app, where he did acknowledge that there's a bit of an age difference.
Hey, it's Eric removed me already, huh?
Hey, Eric. No, I deleted it. It's so good.
Deter Eric from continuing to talk to our decoy, where he began asking some disturbing questions.
So are you wanting this to be more of a sexual
It's okay.
see anything like that from me? I'm gonna
Feeling he's not talking about dollhouses here.
so you've ever had a guy even do anything? Hoping
Potentially
Cousin?
me feel
No.
About to go to bed.
So early.
Yeah, I have to get up at 6 a.m.
Icky. How was your day?
Good.
Nah, you do look 35 right there. Hey, my shit mudded.
Cheer practice.
Okay. So do you typically do the older thing instead of your own age group?
Yeah,
Why is that?
I just like it better. I feel like they're nicer to me. So do you want to hang out now?
But he don't even look like a predator though.
Could be arranged.
My mom is gone this weekend, and I don't know like when is another time she's gonna be gone.
Well, we can definitely see what we could figure out.
What would you want to do?
I know. I have my kids and we have basketball stuff.
You have kids, bro? No. Bro, this is probably gonna be his last day of like out of having like fresh air, and then you're gonna be like in a prison cell for like 20 to 15 years. But on base, how you was talking to this decoy here.
But for wouldn't be for long.
You have kids?
I have kids. I have 2 kids.
Oh, how old are they?
So I have an 8-year-old son and my daughter will be
Aw.
she'll be 11 here.
Oh, I'm an only child.
Okay. I have 2 siblings. I'm the baby.
Have you ever dated anyone?
Dated plenty of people. Obviously none of which have worked out for the better.
Oh, why?
Usually they aren't who they say they are. Example, my ex-wife, I thought she was cooking and cleaning and doing all this other stuff. No, it was her parents.
Oh,
She was, so we got married and then all of a sudden I'm working all week and doing all the household chores.
have you ever dated anyone my age?
No, obviously there's reasons for that. There's a lot that goes into it.
Like what?
Well, obviously the legality purposes,
What? What's that mean?
like going to prison, that kind of thing.
For dating someone?
Because of the age. That's the whole thing.
Oh, my ex didn't go to jail.
Well, it's because he didn't get caught. That's the whole risk with anyone over the age of 18. You know, there's a couple year difference that it's allowed, but if you're over the age of 18, you are considered an adult, and anyone under that, that is technically not legal. That's the law. So if you're caught, that's prison time.
Oh, well, the law's stupid.
Well, there's a lot of stupid laws.
11 p.m. is crazy.
He said white SUV in the driveway. This guy's such a bitch, dude.
They're about fuck.
Hi. Why are you so sus?
Well, you see a lot of TV shows.
Even the girls taller than him.
Oh.
So, hi,
Hi.
Twister.
Yeah, I was gonna play. Did you want to play?
No, I'm sure.
Bro, how tall is she? No disrespect.
You didn't touch
Hi.
your toes.
What? Try. Oh yeah.
We could just watch. I don't know which one to watch.
Why are you being so sus?
I'm
You
not.
were scared. What do you mean you can see the cars in the garage?
Huh? So when you drive by, you can, through the door window, you can see the lights on.
Why are you so scared to come here though? I don't get it.
You haven't seen any of those TV shows?
What TV shows?
So there's TV shows where guys show up and there's the cops, and
Why?
because technically it's a felony,
What?
the age difference.
I didn't know that.
But most of the time they don't do video calls or
Yeah.
anything like that. So
I'm real, so
you're legit.
yeah. What do you want to do?
I'm game for whatever. Just a twister.
I want to talk.
So tell me about you.
We have over 600 vendors worldwide. There's a lot on our plate. Way too many emails.
So you cheerlead.
Yeah.
How long you been doing that?
I just started.
What other hobbies or school activities?
How's it going, Eric?
Pretty good.
What brings you here?
Talking.
Talking?
Yeah.
Hey Eric, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Who's that you were talking to?
Her name's Emily.
Where'd you meet her?
On an app.
What app was that?
Badoo.
How old is Emily?
She says she's
So she's and how old are you?
35.
So a 35-year-old man meeting a 15-year-old girl. Help me understand, because last time I checked, 35 and equals trouble. What were we here to do tonight?
Huh?
Just talk?
Yep.
That's up.
Yep.
And
I have some standards.
Do any of your standards like fall above the age of consent, or are they all under?
No, they're above.
Then why are you here to meet a year old girl?
She needs to know that there's risks.
Like Skeeter said, I'm no mathematician, but 35 and that equals trouble, you know?
so why did you
For
say you
real.
want to kiss and snuggle her all night then? You're just here to talk.
That's a good question.
That's
Caught
why
up in
I'm
the
asking
moment.
you. Who better to ask than the man behind the messages?
Caught in the moment.
What moment was that? Was it horny hour?
No.
And you have kids of your own?
Yep.
How many do you have?
Two.
How old are they?
Is that important?
It's relevant.
Am I under arrest?
I'm gonna get to that in a minute. I just
Well,
wanna know.
let's just cut to the chase.
It appears that you're here to meet a minor for sex. Or illicit activity at least. Saying that you are going to have her naked body on you. Well, you asked that. Do you remember that?
Yep. Well, let's just cut
Yo.
to the chase. I'm not part of your show here.
Eric, I heard you just put your kids to bed too and
Yeah.
came over here. You don't see something a little wrong with that morally? You put your kids to
But I thought Loaf was gonna be like joking about this shit. Like, you know how Loaf is like on the regular, he be doing like funny shit. I thought it was gonna be like that, but he's just like actually serious.
bed and then you come over here, you jet on over here, like the flames on your arm coming out of your car
So are we
to
gonna-
meet
we
up with
gonna
a
get to the
15-year-old, or?
I mean, are we gonna get to the point here?
Oh, we're getting there.
Yeah,
We're
let's
just
get
trying to
there.
understand
Eric,
it.
you are actually part part of the show being that you walked in here tonight? I mean, why?
Loneliness, lapse in judgment, attention. Let's just go with that. Chalk it up for what it is.
But that warrants talking to a child like this and coming to me.
Did I believe that she was 18? No.
How did you believe she was?
I thought she looks 18.
Well, didn't you just say she was when we asked you
Yeah,
the
she
first
said
time?
How old is Emily?
She said she's. She said she was 18. She looks 18.
But you thought she was.
I didn't believe she was.
Is that what you?
But that's what they all said. Like they say they look 18, but they would literally tell them that they're 13, and they still like go for that shit. Like, why do people like predators do this? Like, is it because they're bored or they're like demonically perverted? You know what I mean? If that's the right word.
You asked if there's no nosy neighbors who would
Yeah.
tell on her.
I asked a lot of questions.
So you typically ask that to adults that you're talking to.
Depending on who they are. If they live with their parents, yeah.
Look, if they say they're then you can ask them.
When they lie to me, yeah. Trust me.
Oh,
You think
shit.
she's
I say-
lying?
You don't know.
Do you typically ask adults why there's a second car in the garage too when you pull up to the house and do like laps around the house, scoping it out before?
I'm observant.
You're just an observant guy.
I'm an observant guy.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, we're just observing this behavior from you. You say you want to hang out, enjoy time together, and be physical. You ask if she wants a sexual physical thing between the two of you. Is that what you want?
I was a 18-year-old with an 18-year-old, sure.
Well, why ask you?
Understanding.
Oh, understanding.
Yeah.
Trying to just understand.
Understand the mindset of why someone would want something that old, at that young.
Okay, so you're more doing like a psychology experiment.
Yep.
How often do you run experiments like this?
I talk to people all the time.
So you talk to people this age often
No.
and
I
experiment?
do with adults too. I've dealt with a lot of scams. They say they're underage and they send the dirty picture, and then all of a sudden
They
boom,
send child.
they send pictures of someone that's clearly old enough.
How do you know it's an adult though that they
I would
send?
assume. They're not going to send a picture of a minor.
Well, how do you know if they told you they're a minor and then they send a picture of what they say to be them?
Guess you don't know.
So there's a possibility you might have a child on your
No,
No?
no, it goes away.
So it goes away, but at one point you did have it.
Not by choice.
So you had child at one point.
Not by choice. It's a scam.
It's a scam.
So what they do,
Okay.
they say they're old enough. They send you a picture,
Okay.
and then you don't hear from them.
Okay.
So then you get a call from a dad or a police department saying, "Hey, you have to pay for this in order to make this go away." So
Okay.
blackmail.
Got it. Wow.
So they're-
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Like,
Well, he's a psychology guy. He's smart,
Yeah,
you know.
true.
He's probably got a PhD. PhD in
you
pedophilia.
know, you can cut the bullshit act of being a dickhead. It's perfectly fine. The smart ass comment shit. It's not gonna.
I just complimented you.
Offensive to my colleague here.
Well, he's insulted.
That boy Low going crazy.
You can cut the bullshit act of.
Oh, he's probably got a PhD. PhD in pedophilia.
You can cut the bullshit act of being a dickhead. It's perfectly
Dickhead.
fine. The smart ass comment shit. It's not gonna.
I just complimented you.
Offensive to my colleague here.
Well, he's insulting.
I just complimented you, Eric.
He's being passive aggressive.
He doesn't like me. I'm too old. He doesn't like me because I'm not 13.
Yo.
Conversation with you, and he's being insulted.
Well, it's kind of like good cop, bad cop. You know, we gotta balance it out here.
What made you keep talking to this girl when you thought it was a scam to begin with?
It started out that way, and then there was reassurance that it wasn't.
So at some point you were reassured that you were actually talking to a 16-year-old girl.
That I was talking to a person. The age, I still didn't believe it.
How would I not get in trouble, is what you said.
If she's how would I not get in trouble?
When you said that, it just makes me think that you did think she was you were going forward and you were trying to reassure that you wouldn't get in trouble.
Mindset.
So you were doing like reverse psychology.
Yeah, how would I not get in
Mindset.
trouble?
Why'd you want her to possibly get
Mindset.
That's a part of the thought.
So you still thought it was a scam even after the video call?
So I thought she was legit, I just didn't think she was the age that she said.
So even though she told you multiple times and you asked to see a full video of the inside of the house and make sure there's no cops there, you still at that point thought she was lying?
You know what's smart?
Bro.
Dinner on autopilot. Eat smart with Factor.
Factor?
By age.
Yeah.
Well, Eric, if you thought she was 18, why would you want to know about cops?
Because this is part of the whole scam thing.
You still thought there was some kind of scam going on?
Still thought there was some sort of scam with the age.
I'm confused what the scam would be though. What would she be getting out of that?
I don't know. Y'all are the smart ones here.
She just wants to come
Well,
and.
that's what you're about. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how she would have benefited from you coming here if it was a scam. Because usually, when there's a scam, the scammer is trying to benefit.
Were you bringing anything, like any mac and cheese or anything like that? Any gifts?
No. Did you bring condoms with you tonight?
I always have them on. I'm on different apps too for adults.
Yeah,
Every app's for an adult, so I have certain apps that I use for that.
So let me get this straight. You came to meet someone that told you they were.
I have a knife in my car because I'm always
Yeah.
prepared. I have my wallet. I have my keys. I
hear
carry
you.
stuff
You
to
carry
be
stuff.
prepared.
Bro, you brought a knife and instead of like a 13-year-old kid trying to like, bro.
Which would mean that you carried the condoms in here with you to be prepared to possibly engage in sex with who you were meeting
See, now
tonight.
you're twisting it.
I'm not twisting it. You just said you.
I keep them in my pocket and in my car all the time.
You keep them in your pocket at all times?
Yeah.
So when you just walk into the dentist, you slip a condom in before you go in?
I have them in my pocket because I
You
after
never
work.
know. You never know if the hygienist is going to want to get frisky, right?
Hi. See, now you're being a smartass again.
Why take the condoms but leave the knife is what I'm trying to understand.
Because the knife's bulky.
You got extra small condoms?
See,
that was a dig.
you better get them out of here.
You know, let me take a let me walk it off. Let me walk it off.
Okay.
That one got him. That one got him.
I asked to see an ID of some sort.
Oh, school ID, right?
Yeah.
Like a middle school ID.
Yeah, see if she's got one.
See if she's actually.
Yeah. Typo. People hit the wrong numbers.
The 3 and the 8 are far on the keyboard though.
And that would be a lot of typos. So you don't want to see more of her, a little more skin, and ask if she's dated older and if she's had sex. You ask her if she plays with herself with a toy or not. Well, I mean, Eric, you see how it looks. It looks like you're here to possibly have sex.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering, since you have kids of your own, how would you feel if they were having a conversation with a stranger like this online and they came to meet them home alone?
I'd probably be pretty upset.
Is this the first time you've come to a 15-year-old's house?
It's the first time I've dealt with anything like this.
It's just kind of hard to believe how careful you were being about.
It did seem like you were scoping out the yard and everything pretty.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, why scope out the yard, mention the car being in the garage, and be so careful?
Because I've clearly seen this before.
You've seen what before?
This. All of it.
What is this?
The whole predator.
Oh, like a sting operation?
Yeah.
So you were worried that it might be one of those,
Absolutely.
but you still came.
I was reassured.
By a 15-year-old.
She didn't make you drive.
Okay, drop.
That wasn't a
Okay,
sarcasm.
I don't give a shit if you're autistic or not. You can drop the whole.
Oh, scam, I forgot, yeah.
So did you leave your kids home alone tonight to come and meet her? Or
Yeah, they're old enough to be home for a couple hours.
Oh, they're
a few hours.
A few hours. What about a whole night?
No, I wouldn't leave them a whole night.
So let me ask you, Eric, do you watch a lot of television? You watch stuff like this? Because you know
It
this
pops
is-
up.
It pops up. Have you ever watched it before?
Yeah.
Do those guys that show up to those houses usually end up going home?
No.
So what makes you think you're...
I have no. That's why I'm asking. Are you arresting me?
Well, I'm not.
So who's arresting me?
That would be the Chaska Police Department if they decide to. Do you have anyone else who could be there for your children?
I have the ex-wife would be the best one.
Is that the mother of your children as well?
Of my daughter.
Do you have two baby mamas?
Nope.
Busy guy?
Well, he has them in his pocket at all times. They probably look broke. Not supposed to keep them in there at all times. How far of a drive was it for you, Eric?
45 minutes.
You get good gas mileage?
Nope.
It's a double whammy.
So, got a problem.
The problem is an understatement.
You could just zip it right now.
You're being awfully rude.
He turned on you all of a sudden.
So I'm in a bit of a pickle. I got roped into something.
You want to tell her that you came to be a 15-year-old girl?
I feel like she deserves some info.
Hold on. Okay. Fuck you, shut up.
Yo!
No, I'm on a phone call.
That language.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Can we watch the F word, please?
That's offensive.
You're interrupting my phone call.
Sorry. I just what you should know.
He said a pickle. I feel like it's more than a pickle.
I thought she was 18, even though she said she was not. And now, well, I'm waiting to see if the cops are going to arrest me. So, I need you to come and get my keys so you can go get the kids.
Hopefully she gets good gas mileage.
Yo!
I made a lapse of judgment.
Now you're in a pickle.
Now I'm in a pickle.
Big pickle. Like a state fair size pickle.
Is there anything else you had to say for yourself here?
No, didn't expect this to be the way that it is.
What did you expect exactly?
I was hoping she was 18.
You were hoping she was lying about her age the whole time?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Who wouldn't be?
Have you ever thought of just like finding someone that does say they're 18 right off the bat?
That's a good point. Yeah, why not hang out
Just
with
skip.
someone who says they're an adult?
Yeah, you could skip through the whole scam process, go right to the end of a consensual adult.
But he's basically saying, like, you know, when you open a website, like, say, like, you buy something, there's, like, agreed to terms or something like that. That's basically what he's saying.
That's all you have to say. What I have to let you know is that I'm Steve Hansen with the Predatory Investigation Unit. We're doing an online series about adults who try to meeting with teens online, and you've just been skeeted in 4K.
Did you play Twister at least, or no?
Not Twister kind of guy. What's your game, Uno?
Farkle.
Farkle.
It's a dice game.
It seems like you were trying to farkle a young girl tonight.
But why is that funny though? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I'm more of a Candyland kind of guy though.
I love Candyland.
You look like you'd like a little boy's Candyland.
Well, I didn't come to meet a 13-year-old, so.
He looks like he would though.
Do you think he looks like him?
Yeah.
Do you want to help us? Dig up some info on him since you know about the scams?
He's very experienced in the game, so I'm kind of nervous for myself now.
You look like you'd be on the fucking flight for 9/11.
Oh,
yeah?
Arabic?
You look Arabic. You look like you'd have a turban and everything.
Wow. You don't think the beard's fire, though, at least? It's like Abe Lincoln over there. But, I mean, you can't be flaming his beard with what you got going on over there. You got the pubes growing on the side of your face, so.
You look like an Amber Alert mustache going on. And you came to me. Can't really.
God, you guys are lucky.
Why are we lucky?
I'm not even gonna say anything.
No, come on, say it.
No, y'all are being dicks.
Well, you were being a bit of a dick coming in a child. It's kind of a dick move.
No, I'm a good fucking person.
You are?
Yeah. You know how many times I've been in jail?
How many times?
0.
You're about to lose your virginity
Yeah.
tonight.
Popping the jail cherry.
Popping the Jerry tonight.
You know, I've been a pretty outstanding person in life.
Because you haven't gone to jail yet?
Because I'm a giving person.
I mean, you give your wiener to 13-year-olds, but that's about it.
Come on in.
We got guests. Hello, officer.
This game?
No, I'm not the pedo. According to him, he said I look like one, but I'm not, I swear.
Cheers, on your pick. This your shop right here?
Yep.
Wallet and phone?
Yep.
Yep. You guys in just a sec, okay?
Absolutely, take your time.
Keep it real, Eric.
Have a good night, buddy.
No Farkle in jail. Motherfucker said I look like a... Bro, did you see what he looked like? Did you see what he looked like?
That guy had a mouth on him.
He's being real sassy.
Did you see the officer come in, point at me? He's like, is it him? I was like, dude, what the fuck? What do you mean, is it him?
Is it him?
Eric being taken off. I have to say, I'm offended that you thought I was the pred. I'm not gonna lie. I don't look. I don't actually look like a predator. Leave that shit.
To be fair, the cop didn't see you here last time.
Yeah.
Ski was blocking how Eric was sitting here, so he only seen you. That's why he.
Yeah, because they caught one earlier and I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Just to clear that up.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
And me got 2 for 1.
Hell yeah.
He got skeeted.
He did in 4K. What do you think of your first Brett catch?
That was satisfying.
Yeah.
Like it's a good feeling
No,
after.
for sure.
W low for you guys' first pred catch ever, and that was a W. I ain't gonna lie, but I appreciate y'all watching the video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure to the notification. Make sure y'all share the video. Jesus Christ is the way. And I'm gonna see y'all next video. Love y'all.